All right, time to whip this shoddy empire into shape. You call that a toning? I want to see charm. I want to see smarm. Look at this place. 'Tis not fit for man nor beast. Call me Dust Slayer. All right, this is already looking bitter, but we've got lots of work to do. Is that any way to talk to your girl Friday? Throw on a pithy comeback or two. The name's Nina, and I'll be playing the part of your sassy and flirtatious maid. I cook, I clean, I do basic auto repair, stock consultations, CPR, winemaking, Bitcoin mining, and yo-yo, make a good cup of cocoa. All right, let's see you smoulder. That's right, get those bedroom eyes fired up. I want to feel the tingles. Going out for a drink, are we? I'll be ready to hold your hair later. I washed and pressed all your knickers, and I sewed that one pair with the holes. Did you get into a fight with a bear or something? I took the liberty of organising your vintage action figures and comic books. You bloody nerd. You've got a horse surgery booked for 11:30 and a bomb disarmament at noon. Oh, and the president is on line 3. Bloody hell! I still can't get this label off the new non-stick Panda bot. I bloody well hate irony. Looking good, boss. I dare say there's hope for you yet. Why, boss, are you flirting with me? That's hardly professional. Flattery won't get you anywhere, but keep trying. My favourite hobby is riding nude on horseback through the forest on moonlit nights. Looks like you've double-booked Ellen Fumi tonight. But I've been practising my impression of you. Which one should I take? I couldn't get the stain out of your latex bodysuit, which is rather astounding. How do you bloody well stain latex? I was going over your bank statements, and it looks like you've spent $1.4 billion at the beach. 1, how did you do this? And 2, why didn't you buy the beach? I updated your social media. I liked a whole bunch of old photos of your ex-girlfriends. Turns out I'm evil incarnate. Your Jazzers account was hacked again. I took the liberty of changing your password from 123 to I'm a bloody Egypt. I highly recommend learning a new language or two. There's nothing better than a cunning linguist. How do you feel about fraternising with the staff? Because I am definitely down with fraternising. Hey, if you're not busy, I was going to go skinny dipping in the ocean at sunset. That's a lot of shenanigans for just one person. I'd be attracted to you. I got a doctor's appointment scheduled for later. Don't fuss. You know, after a few cuts of the stout, you start looking pretty good. Well, crap. Now I'm all hot and bothered for you. This is going to make things delightfully awkward. So, I cleared your schedule. By accident. Totally accidental. I guess you're free for troublemaking? You ever heard of a bosom friend? How about a bosom friend with benefits? Last night, I heard someone breathing heavily in the bushes. Oof, I hope it was just a pervert. Hey, someone took the batteries out of the smoke detectors in the servants' wing. Maybe it was rats with advanced intelligence? Someone poisoned the stout. Someone is going to pay. Bloody hell! I found a butcher's knife in my shower today. What sort of party did you have last night? Did you hear someone creeping around in the attic today? There shouldn't be anyone up there. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies. I found a garret wire strung up in the conservatory. I think we've got an infestation of assassins or something. You've got quite the social calendar. Should I reschedule your date with a time traveller or the lass who thinks she's a cat? I cleaned the gutters while you were offline. Turns out, that's where your mind was. I would shoot you a nasty look, but I see you've already got one. Oh no, I didn't. Bonnie Bell dropped off some cookies for you. I ate them. I have no regrets. I was going over your last will and testament and added the request to avenge your death to your next of kin. I washed your socks. What the hell have you been using them for? I polished your car today. Wax on, wax off. All that delightful innuendo. Need a wingwoman tonight? All right, I'll go pick up a new cocktail dress and some heels. The police dropped by looking for a masked vigilante. I cleared your internet history and pretended not to speak English. Ow! You waist-legged cowering timorous beastie! I'll cuff you if you persist. No! Stop! You don't want to pick a tickle fight with me. You must be a wizard, because you've got magic fingers. What possessed you to buy this? Satan? Great! More clutter for me to dust. Just kidding. You posh wanker. Don't you got anything better to do with your unusual wealth? All right, you've got taste, I admit it. Get out of my face. Oh, crap. You're starting to buy me things I like. I'm going to expense this under miscellaneous and blame your poor impulse control. Bloody hell, I actually like this. How dare you actually make me swoon? I think you'll find my credentials to be in order, boss. Also, I look pretty great in a pair of heels. That's the way. Think of me as a personal assistant you can practice your lame pick-up lines on. You have the scariest tax return I have ever seen. Why do you have so many jobs? How do you have so many jobs? Are you daft? Well, I can't argue with billions of dollars. Not really. I've tried. It's time-consuming. You've made quite a bit of progress. I dare say you might even be quite the catch. Are you feeling fishy? Great! Channel your inner sturgeon. Embrace the tuna in your heart. Or whatever. I might be drunk. All right, this is the part we progress to the friend zone. Are you feeling friendly? Sorry, that was lame. I'm not one for getting all shy and demure. If I'd have my way, we'd already be at third base or so. Oh well. Nice work there, boss. Now we're right and proper enamoured. Now I can start up with the inappropriate puns. A fine tradition stretching back to the beginning of the modern age. I double-checked my employment agreement, and there's nothing in there about not flirting with the staff. This is crucial information. Well, now you know, and knowledge is power. You're becoming quite a little charmer, aren't you? Let me guess, you've been practising in the mirror. Oh, I can tell because you keep looking at me navel like you're making eye contact. I'm up here, slick. Made you a little snack, boss. And if you're hungry for dessert, I'm sure we could whip something up for you. I'll go get the whipped cream. Oh dear, professional hazard. Turns out I'm starting to fancy you. Was this all part of your diabolical plan? Well, hook, line and sinker, you mangy charmer. I'm not used to moonlit strolls fully clothed. Call me old-fashioned, I suppose. Well, your plan worked. You've seen me bikini clad. I hope it lived up to your expectations. It's too bad you couldn't invite a few gals on the same date. These supposedly free trips are brutal on your bank account. That movie was so testosterone-packed. I was expecting to leave with a moustache. Let's go see it in 3D. Oh, looking to enforce a new dress code, boss? Well, far be it from me to argue with the head of the household. Was the maid outfit not scratching the itch, boss? Any other scenarios you'd like to play out? Oh, fine. Get your gloating over with. I've fallen head over heels despite my good sense. I'm not sure if this outfit is more or less erotic for you, but it's supposed to say I'm looking for a bit of a roll in the sack. So, I've done just about every sock, shirt, pants and pair of briefs in a 100-mile radius. Have you got some vendetta against garments? I've scheduled a rave so you can work on your funny stats. That pun you told me yesterday was worse than fascism. Elle dropped by and fell asleep on the porch. She's so bloody adorable. You better treat her right. I restocked the cellar with wine, cigars, fine meats, black candles, arrows, and 9 tubs of Eye of Newt. We've got to be on some kind of watch list now. Oh, you're curious why my uniform is so colourful? Well, I'll be dead in the cold ground before I dress up in French attire. I dressed up in a big bow for you yesterday, and then the post lady came by. I invited her in, but she blushed and ran away. Quick! I heard a cat caterwauling in the alley, so I toasted some catnip. Quill is literally hanging from our ceiling. If you ever want to take up swordplay or brewing craft beer, let me know. I happen to be an expert. I bet you're wondering what these nonsense sushi rolls are in my hair. Well, keep wondering. Pamu called for phone sex. Luckily, I can do a pretty good impression of you. That girl even made me blush. You British Sassenach! Quit invading me lands or I'll box your ears! You've got a brave heart to tickle me, boss. I've got the reflexes of a Japanese ninja and the temper of a drunken Scot. What's with the tickles? Where are the bum squeezes that come from behind hugs? You are not getting your full money's worth having a sexy maid. What a nice gesture. I'll add this to the dragon's hoard of stuff you've given me, but don't think for a second I don't love it. You've got a generous heart and a titanic wallet. Quite the combo, I'd say. Oh, you caught me doing some actual cleaning. The upstairs bathroom has been declared a national disaster zone. I'm going in. Good day to you. Looking for a partner in crime today? Well, I'm ready when you are. Some creeper said my hair reminded him of an autumn sunrise. I punched him in the nose and said he reminded me of failure. Why, yes, I would love a coffee and an ear to talk of today. How did you guess? Oh, boss, you missed out. I just held a big car wash for you and all the girls helped out. There were suds and touching and I'm joking. Well, you've certainly made a nuisance of yourself lately. Getting in the way, distracting me from my work. Are you trying to say you like me? Well, I would never admit that I like you more than a fine stout. That would be scandalous. Nope, I'll never do it. So I just thought I'd say that you've really grown on me, boss. Not like a fungus, but more like a pair of angel wings. All right, now I'm going to toss my cookies. It's about as sentimental as I can get without falling desperately ill. Care for a drink, boss? I've got coffee, tea, stout, tequila, iced tea, or a tall glass of water. Psst, that last one is me. I like that you let me get away with being foolish. You're a prime boss and a fine person. I hope you like freckles, boss. I've got constellations worth all over me bud. See what shapes you can find. I moisturise like a fiend. Go ahead. See if you can find a single spot of skin that's not silky smooth. Use your tongue for accuracy. Naked is the natural state of a maid, such as myself. We wear the uniform to attract mates, but we are happiness when we're nakedest. Lay back and let me massage your shoulders, and your back, and your face, and hell, your sexy bits too. You knew where this was going. Just FYI, boss, I'm very happy to clean the house naked, but there are a few chores that require hazmat suits by law. As a proper sexy maid, I've been trained in advanced flirting and alluring techniques. Right now I'm using my naked technique. Is it working? Tra-la-la, just a sweet naked maid going about me dusting. It sure would be shocking to be interrupted. Listen, I think you need to pull your weight more, boss. And I've got just the thing for you to clean. Step with me into the shower. Ah, that's much better. Clothes are the work of the devil and I prefer to cast them aside. Oh, feeling frisky, are we, Chief? Well, allow me to return the sentiments. Come now, you aren't even trying. Grab me waist and prevent escape. This had better be foreplay, boss. I'm hornier than a porcupine in the spring. That's it. I've got a feather duster and some handcuffs with your name on it. Dress for the job you want. And I'm thinking about a very special sort of job right now. I feel so much more comfortable when I'm naked as a wee jaybird. In case you hadn't picked up on it, boss, I'm a bit of an exhibitionist. You gave me a proper shagging, boss, and for that I thank you. But I think I'll win the day, what with all that hollering you did. So are you done, or do you want another shot at me? I must say, boss, the holiday dress code has my approval. Want to get trashed on eggnog?